And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy, Cheap Loots, and I'm here to talk about My Team Limited Week 2. So, the parameters are interesting. You have to keep your lineup at an 87 overall or lower, but you cannot use any cards that are lower than an Emerald and no heat check or free agent cards. So, it's tricky. You also have to use one game or Game of Rings player, so you have to use one of the 6 starter guys. So I'm running Lamar Odom, Daquan Cook, who's a necessity, Kawhi Leonard, Bobby Jones, and Anthony Davis as my Game of Rings player. The reason being, I don't think he's the lowest. He doesn't lower your overall the most, but he's the most usable. I think he does lower your overall more than Zion and Jason Tatum, though. So Anthony Davis is overall pretty good. I mean, as a big man, he can hold it down. You're probably going to run into a bunch of Anthony Davises, realistically, because most people are going to have to use the Game of Rings player. So it's not a terrible idea to upgrade a couple of his badges if you want. I've just upgraded catch and shoot, but you can go through and give him clamps if you really need to. I'm going to run a bunch of zones, so I'm not really too worried about it. Hot shot's not terrible. Maybe you want to give him like green machine or corner specialist, just something to help him shoot so you can spread your offense out a little bit. That's kind of what I was doing with Anthony Davis. Bobby Jones is also another imperative card, and the reason for that, he's 91 offense, 97 or 99 defense. The other cards you can get away with doing this is the overall that matters, and Bobby Jones and Rudy both lower your overall the same. So I recommend using one of these two guys because they are clear and away the best at the overall that they present. So Rudy's much better offensively, whereas Bobby Jones is better defensively, so it really just kind of depends what you're looking for. Rudy's actually a better rebounder. Go figure, didn't expect that. I prefer Bobby Jones for the team that I have laid out, just because I just need this position to just be a 3-and-D guy, so I might as well pick the guy who actually truly is a 3-and-D guy, which is Bobby Jones. Either way, you can go with whoever in that scenario. I mean, you can even use somebody along the lines of like, let's see, who else? Like, I think even Poku is 99.99. Bobby Jones lowers your overall more than a bunch of Amethyst, Pink Diamonds, and Diamonds. Like, you can't even get away with running a lot of these guys because you have to run someone with Bobby Jones overall. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure there's Amethyst that have higher overalls. Like, not Rondé. You can run Rondé. He's pretty good. Same with Chuma. Yeah, Boris Diaw, I think, is, 95, 98. He hurts your overalls more. Isaac Okoro and Thanasis hurt your overall more than Bobby Jones does, which doesn't make any sense. I wish 2K would at least remain consistent with the overalls. Whatever. I'm running Kawhi Leonard. You don't need Kawhi Leonard. I'm just using him because you can run a 99-99 player in 2 spots with this lineup. So, because of Daquan Cook mainly. Daquan Cook's a beast. So I'm running Lamar Odom and Kawhi. I mean, realistically, you can run anyone in this scenario. I'm literally just running 2 guys I like that are both 99-99. The thing I'm trying to show you is that you can have 2 max players, basically, and then Bobby Jones. And then Daquan Cook and Anthony Davis. Like, those are the 3 that are important. The other 2 guys really doesn't matter who you're running. And Bobby Jones is flexible enough to play small forward or power forward at a high clip, so it really doesn't matter where you want to play him at. Daquan Cook's fine. He is my favorite Emerald, and he is so necessary in Limited. Like, even some of the other reward cards that came up before him, like Diallo, that brings your overall up too much, you know? Using, like, Greg Anthony will bring your overall up too much. I think even Steve Novak brings your overall up too much, which I think is absolutely crazy. So let's go play a game of Limited, and we'll see what happens. Obviously, the whole bench are Emeralds. Try to pick guys who are, like, 80 in one category and below 70 in the other. It helps. So, interesting team. Boris Diaw and Elgin Baylor. And he is using Anthony Davis, too, which is not incredibly shocking. I'm going to go into my settings and go through that. I don't have crazy settings. I personally don't think you really need it for the most part, so you're not going to see like a 14-step settings tutorial over here on this channel. Just some basic settings that'll help you play a little bit better defense and get open. What you want? What do you want, Boris Diaw? Do you want this Lamar Odom action? He is chock full of herbal Viagra, and he is ready. There we go. Good D. Oh, yeah, that's what she said. All right. Lamar Odom's going to take it up. What are we going to do here? Oh, right around and dunks. We're going to do that all game with Lamar Odom. Never mind. Well, I mean, technically I did do it all game since he quit so fast. All right, let's go find another game because that doesn't really show. Come on, left always. I got a standard Series 3 pack. Come on, 2K. You just gave me a token. I don't even want that. All right, let's find another game real quick, and this way maybe I can actually get into my settings and show you guys what's going on. Let's see what kind of team we're playing. Hopefully I don't get stuck in it. And nope. All right, I was gonna say if I get stuck in another infinite loading like glitch, I'm gonna be upset. All right, so right off the bat, if you're on next gen, you turn your freelance over to Hawk's freelance. You do the same thing on current gen. On next gen, I put my series to 5-out series. I don't know if it makes a huge difference. I just do it for the sake of it. And then over on next gen, I put one single 5-out play in case my CPU just doesn't want to work. But on current gen, you don't have to do any of this. All you have to do is set it to Hawks 2018, and then obviously press left on the D-pad, bring it up, and run the play, and you're good. Defensive settings, I always change it to on-ball tight, off-ball deny, and then I turn my adaptive coaching engine off. That's all I do for my settings. I don't go crazy with it. I don't do individual matchups for the most part. If someone is playing that well that I have to sweat that hard to get the W, I'll just quit and find another game. Like, I'm no shame, dude. I'm not trying to do all that. That sounds like not fun at all. If I have to play that hard while I'm playing limited, it's just not worth the 20 minutes of my life. So he's got Bam Adebayo, looks like Jeff Green, starter. Yeah, that's like the original Kevin Martin, like the diamond, and then Opal Harden, and he has somebody else too. I don't know who his other person is. Oh, Zion. Okay. What are we changing? What did you learn that first possession? That first 7 seconds of the shot clock. What did you learn about me that we have to change? All right. Good board by Anthony Davis. I do not want to be pushing the ball up with him, though, but I have Lamar Odom, who is substantially good at all of that. Oh, Bobby Jones. To the cuff. That's what I'm talking about. Big dunks. Like I said, Rudy is much better offensively, so he'd be a little quicker and dunk with a little more thunder or panache. But Bobby Jones is so good on the defensive end. That's the reason I use him. Not like Rudy Gay's not, because he is. But Bobby Jones just has better defensive animations. He's better at like stealing the ball and stuff like that as well. Looks like I have my shot meter on. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. That is not completely necessary for you to do so. I personally prefer shot meter off on next gen, but when I'm over on current gen, I play with meter on. So it's weird. It's definitely weird, but it's all good. Oh, good swipes. Oh, never mind. Bam's there. Oh no, that's wide open. That's money. Yep. All right, so it looks like he's pretty ball dominant with James Harden, which, I mean, looking at the rest of his team, it makes total sense. There we go. Just try to get a lot of ball movement going. I mean, a lot of it is conducive on your CPU because your CPU will just randomly decide to like either cut to the lane or not cut. Usually when I'm throwing a pass and they just decide to move from whatever spot they're at and cut, leading to a very easy interception. That happens pretty often. So that's what I try to do, is just do a lot of ball movement, a lot of passing. I don't play too much ISO ball, good defense. And that's why I have all 5 of these guys that can shoot. Like Taquan Cook, in appearances, is my worst player. But truly, I green with him so crazy that he's not, in fact, my worst player. Like, I've been using Taquan Cook since he came out on a almost daily basis for something or another. Like, if I'm not using him in limited, like I'm using him to cheese the overall and triple threat offline. Like, I'm always doing something with Taquan Cook, so that's my guy. Yeah, okay. Look, man, at first you don't succeed, try again, but it's been like 9 times. Like, just you're not getting around Lamar Odom. Oh, Kevin Martin? Come on, Bobby Jones. Anthony Davis blocked that. Why we gotta sit here and hack? That is a problem with Bobby Jones that I would like to definitely put out there, is Bobby Jones, even though his foul tendency is low for whatever reason, he is out here hacking all the time, man. I don't get it, dude. There we go. Get over. I keep forgetting Kawhi's even out here. Big dunks. Boom. So the other reason I wanted to show you this team is because I do have Kawhi and Lamar Odom, but like I don't use Kawhi. There we go. Good bump steal. I don't use Kawhi as someone who needs to have the ball in his hand and score a lot. So realistically, you could use whoever you want in that Kawhi type role. Just someone to play defense, and because I'm not going to sit there and abuse like Kawhi and spam. Whatever, good shot. Like, I'm going to ball handle mostly with Lamar Odom, but if I need to, I can bring out pretty much anyone to come ball handle as well. But like when you got someone as good as Lamar Odom, I'm going to use him. He's a beast. But I mean, I could have got away with using Oscar Robertson. Even somebody on the lower end like Alonzo Ball or Josh Smith would have worked just fine. it doesn't really matter as long as your team is built correctly. That's why I like limited so much as opposed to unlimited. I mean, earlier in the year, unlimited was cool, but right now it's just use 10 demons, and whoever can exploit the game more is better. For the most part, like, or who's better at the game, I suppose, could be something you could say. But limited is all about building a squad, and everyone has to have roles and stuff. Like, even with this one where you're... Okay, I feel like I wasn't out of bounds, but it is what it is. Even this one where it kind of feels like you're just trying to cheese the overall, your team still has to have designated roles, and you have to build a team that's functional. So that's something I've always been better at than, you know, actually being good at the game. I know, you're watching this guy's YouTube video. It's cool. I'm good at the market sometimes. All right, get open, AD. Like, I'm not going to run the plays that I have unless I absolutely need to. Good board. Bobby Jones, wide open. Splash. Doesn't matter. Bobby Jones is a monster. What is Bobby Jones up to? Is he alive? I hope so. Is he in the Hall of Fame yet? He shouldn't. Yeah, he should be. He's basically just like, there we go. All right, good shot. He's going to do majority of his scoring with Harden, which is fine. He is playing me really tight, so he doesn't want to upload. There we go. Hit that. He doesn't want to let up any threes, which that's a bad shot. I shouldn't have shot that. Which I get to a certain extent, but like I can also attack the rim very well with this squad. What was that? Was that with Jeff Green? Oh, ballsy move, dude. I respect that. I don't think it's very smart, but I respect it nonetheless. 2.4 seconds. I could definitely score on this one, right? Let's see. Oh, 3-pointers. Ooh, bad shot. Nope, never mind. All right. I saw my boy Nicholas Claxton on his bench. That is worrisome. I'm just kidding. Nicholas Claxton is tight, though. Oh, hey, dude, they changed it up. It's not just weird little boy dancing. They put some little girls in here. Okay. So that's what they did? They're like, yeah, everyone thought the little boy dancing was weird, so let's just throw some little girls in there, too, so it's, like, multicultural. And everyone else is kind of like, that's not what we were saying, but okay. All right. Multicultural is not the right word. And I'm high. Leave me alone. There we go. Good defense. See, I don't need Kawhi. Like, I like him, but I don't really need him for this squad. Anthony Davis, let's go. Yes. The gold catch and shoot is definitely making a difference there for sure. So it only will cost you like a couple thousand to upgrade that gold catch and shoot, and I promise it makes a world of difference. There we go. Rebounds. We're at 24-11. Like, we're killing it right now. Oh, that was a bad shot. Oh, it's money. It doesn't matter. Lamar Odom is so good. He's so good. He's much better on next gen, though. I will say that right now, because I played around with him on current gen for a little bit because I knew his SIGs were different. And he's not terrible on current gen, but he's significantly better on next gen, in my opinion. So something to take in consideration if you do, want to look into the card at all, is that if you are on current gen, I don't think he is as good as he is on next gen, so he's probably not worth the price. But maybe you're just a big Lamar Odom fan. Like, maybe you like the Bunny Ranch or the Kardashians or something. There we go. Daquan Cook. That's what I'm talking about. The Daquan Cook 3-dagger had to kill him right there. All right, so it has been your boy Cheap Ludes. Let me know down in the comments what squad you are running in Limited this week and if it looks kind of like mine. The idea is just to use those 3 guys and then your 299 overall or whatever best cards that you want to run. And hopefully you guys have a lot of success going after your ring this weekend. It'll take me probably forever. I'll probably be like 20, 30 games before I actually get the ring in general. So, as always, it has been your boy Cheap Ludes. Check the description for all my stuff, and I'll be dropping more videos later. So, peace.